Okay, so the topic is multi-dimensional array. One sec. Okay, so the topic is multi-dimensional array. Multi-dimensional array. Multi-dimension basically means it can be 2D, it can be 3D, but generally, but the general topic is 2D one. Okay, 2D array. Now, before starting this, you already know that like about 1D array. 1D array basically means one dimensional array. Okay, one dimensional array. And if I'm talking about a one dimensional array, then how it actually look like? Suppose if I'm storing some element 2, 5, 8, 9, 10, 1. So this is my one dimensional array. Okay. And in this one, you know that like there are indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And if you want to access any particular index, and suppose if this is an array, then you need to write array of 2. Array of 2 if you want to print the second index value, so that is 8. If you want to print third index value, then you need to write array of 3. Similarly, we have string array. Similarly, हमारे पास होता है string array. So we have something known as string array. str. Now here I'll write new string, and in this string what I can do is I'll put multiple names into it. Ram, Sham, so on. Okay, whatever names you will put. So you can see here is like what I'm doing is I'm creating like I've created a string array, and in this string array there are three things. So here one thing you will notice that this is only in one dimension. One dimension basically means only in the length wise. So if I go to the replit and multi-dimensional array live, I'll create the repl. Okay, I'm taking the same example which I have taken in the pre-class one. Okay, so just to revisit all those things. Now here, what I'm doing is, here I'm creating a array int and arr equals to new int, and space, what I'll do is 2, 5, 8, 9, 10, 1, to 15. So basically you can see that I've created an array. Now if I want to print any index value, you already know that what I need to write is I need to write array of like whatever index was there. So yeah, so basically it is actually in one dimension. It is only in one dimension. That's why I'm doing it. Similarly, you can also create a character array. Okay, char array you can also print it. So here I'm writing ch new char, and here I can write character A, B, and 3. So now you can see that like I've created a character array. So similarly, I can also write ch of 3, ch of 2. Now instead of it, what I can do is I can also create a boolean of array. New boolean, and here I'll write true, false, true, false. So similarly here I'll write or copy it. I'll give it a name B, and here I will write B. So you can see that like what I'm doing, I'm creating the Java main.java. So if I execute this code, then what will happen? The values will get printed. Okay. Okay, मैंने क्या लिख दिया? Boolean. It's not Boolean, it's Boolean. Okay. So executed. So now all these values are actually getting printed. Okay. So this is a character array. This is a Boolean array. Also, you can create a string array. Okay. A string array you can create like this kind of. So that is the thing. Like agar if I copy it here and I'll write string of s new string किंतु परंतु सिम सिम ठीक है. So what I did is I need to put in a double quotes because that will make a string. So basically here what I'm doing is here I'm writing s of 2. Now if I run this code, so this is my main.java. So what will happen? The sim will get printed. Okay, so these are the kind of arrays you can see that. Similarly, you can create double float, किसी भी type का array you can create. Okay, now I'm coming to the next topic that is known as two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional array. So basically, in one-dimensional array, it was actually in this way. It was looking like in this way. But when I'm talking about two dimensions, so basically, like there will be in this because there are two dimensions now, length and breadth. Now, if I'm talking about length and breadth, so basically how we can create this thing. So what we need to do is you already know this thing. Ki if I'm creating an array, this will be something like this. Now, if I want to create a two-dimensional array, then we need arrays and arrays of arrays, like array of arrays. So 4, 5, 6, and the last one is 7, 8, 9. Now you can see that the building has, like you can say that you can see it as a structure of a building. Now in this one, you can see that like this is something like a complete, this is my 2D array. Okay. Now understand one thing. पहले तो आप ये समझो. If I come to this one, problem1.java, if I want to create a 2D array, then how will I? So first of all, try to understand this thing. Ki when I'm talking about 2D arrays, then in that case, you need to use two arrays. Okay. Because you're telling Java that I will be using two arrays. Now, how it will actually look like? It will look like in this way. Remember one thing, this is one dimensional array. One dimensional array. So now what we need to do is I can now there are three elements I can put here. So this is the first one or second one. Now you can see that like in each element I'm actually putting. So this is actually the first index. This is the 0th index. This is the 0th index. In 0th index, this complete array will present. In the first index, this value will present. In the second index, this value will get present. So you can see that like 0th index is actually, we are actually storing an array. In a one index, we are storing an array. Second index. Now tell me if I just directly ask for array dot length, what will be the size of the array? इस array का size कितना होगा? What will be the size of the array? So the size of the array will be 3. Obviously, the size of the array will be 3. The size of the array will be 3 because there are 3 arrays. Like you can see that 3 elements. So you can see that comma. There are only 2 commas. So that means there are 3 arrays are actually present here. But now if I want to insert the element inside it, then how will I do it? I will write 1, comma 2, comma 3. I will write 4, comma 5, comma 6. I will write 7, comma 8, comma 9. Okay. Now remember one thing. Remember one thing. If I'm talking about that this is the 0th index, this is the first index, this is second index. In that case, now the second thing is, this is the zeroth index, this is the first index, this is second index, this is zeroth index, first index, and second index. Zeroth index, first index, and second index. Now again, if you are going inside an array, if you just for using this, if you directly print, here I'm writing only print. Suppose if you try to print array of 0, so what will get printed? So basically it will get this value. It will get the this value 1, 2, and 3. Because array of 0 may it actually like this thing is present. If you write array of 2, if you are writing array of 2, then what it means? It means that you are getting 7, 8, 9. But now understand one more thing. If you want to print a particular element like this 2 or 3, then in that case you need to write array and first go to the like this value, the outside value, that value is 0. Now then you can put the inside value which you want to print. So you want to print 1. Getting it, everyone? Everyone getting this? ठीक है. So guys, इसमें like I'm just explaining you like how we are doing it. Now let's make it little beautiful. Now you can see that like what is happening here. Now it is looking like a two-dimensional array. Okay, I have just matlab, restructured it like in this way. It is just looking great. I can also put in a one line. So now it is actually giving a feel of a 2D array. Now if I want to print the first element, so first is the zeroth index. Zeroth index, zero value. Similarly, I can write zeroth index, one value. I can write zeroth index, two value. I can write one index, zeroth value. I can write one index, one value. I can write one index or two values. I can write two index, zero value. Two index, one value, and two index, two. So here I'll write problem one. Now, if I execute it, then what will happen? It will print all the values. Okay, so it is actually what it will doing is it is actually printing all the values. So this is all about this thing. Now let's come to the next part, that is indexing. Okay, indexing, I have already explained it, but I just want to show you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you can see that this is my which position. देखो जब मैं मैट्रिक्स बनाता हूँ, if I am creating a matrix, then it will be something like this. And this location is known as, this location is 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. This location is 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. This location is 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay. So here you can see that like here I'm putting the index in this manner, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. So basically this is my, instead of writing this, let's do one thing. This is my zeroth row. This is my first row. This is my second row. So 0, 0, 0. This is my first row, first row, first row, second row, second row, second row. Now this is my column. This is my column. This is my zeroth column. This is my first column, the one column, and this is my third column. So I will write, I need to write second. So guys, you can see that like how the indexing is happening here. Okay, so there is something known as rows. There are three rows and there are three columns. This is how we can create the Now, what is your task is? Your task is you need to create a matrix of 3 into 5, matlab 3 rows and 5 column. Just create the matrix, okay? And yeah, that's fine. And you can print some any random elements. Print any random elements. So right now, just do this task. Create a matrix of 3 rows and 5 columns. So here you can see that. So here, this is here 3 rows are there and 3 columns, but you need to create for 3 rows and 5 columns, 3 rows and 5 columns. Good. You don't need to use, if you know loops, then you can directly use it. That is fine. Then you can print it using. I've given the task. Please complete it. 3 rows, 5 columns. Okay, done. Now task 2. The task 2 is you need to create the same array 3 into 5, but it's something like for string. This should be a string array, string 2D array. The same 3 into 5, but it should be a string array. The second task is like you need to create the same 3 into 5 array, a 2D array, but it should be a string array. Now think what you need to put inside that string array. ठीक है. Okay, so let's see what you have done. ठीक है. Some of you have tried it. Nice. Apple bad cat, food gym hat, kit lemon man. Okay, how you make it rhyme? Okay, so ठीक है. Let's come to problem 2.java. Okay. Now, what I need to do is basically if I want to, ठीक है, I'll copy this code, I'll paste it here, problem 2. ठीक है. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now I want 3 rows and 5 columns. I want 3 rows and 5 columns. So if I want 5 columns, then I'll add some value here, 9 1 and 7 2. And if I want here 8 and 6. So here you can see that like I have 3 rows and 5 columns. Okay. So because that's why I write a 3 by 5. Now this is how I can print things. Okay. And what is the last value where it can go? So 0. So 0 row. So basically the column can go for 0 1 2 3 4. So I can add like 2 more values here. Like what are the 2 values which I can print here is 3 and 4. So you can see that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and total 5 values. Similarly, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Now, if I come to string, if I come to the string array, so how it will actually look like? It will the same string and new string. Okay. So what I'll do here is, so 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 basically means I need to add 5 string here. Okay. So I'll write h. Okay. So hello, bye. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just add, I can add anything, any random thing. So if I just copy this thing, मैं इतना लिखकर थक गया हूँ. So if I just paste it here, now you can see that like this array is actually created. Okay, so this will be a 3 by 5 one. And now if I want to print it, I can do the same way. I can do it in a same way, like using this string str. I need to give the name. Moe moe लिख दूँ. Okay, so the thing is string str. So guys, वो मैंने नहीं बोला, वो चैट पे आया था. Okay, so here you can see that यहाँ पे गड़बड़ हो गई. String array str equals to new string. Now you can see that like how this will look like. Now let's come to the next thing. Okay, the next thing is, if I ask you what is the real world application, what is the, why we are learning this real world, what is the real world application? So the real world, one of the application is why, where we'll be using this, where we'll be needing this thing, like in real world products. One of the example is Google Maps. One of the example is Google Maps, because like when I'm talking about Google Maps, and if suppose there are suppose if I'm talking about like सोचो हमारा Google Maps mini है. Okay, and if suppose there are only few cities I'm putting here. Okay, so the few cities are New Delhi, Bangalore, okay, Hyderabad. So here I'll write the same thing. So you can see that New Delhi, Bangalore, or Hyderabad. Now in this 2D dimension, what I'm doing is I'm putting the distances. New Delhi to New Delhi, it is 0. New Delhi to Bangalore, suppose 3000. New Delhi to Hyderabad, suppose 2500. Like I'm just putting it as a randomly. I think ये ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. Bangalore to New Delhi, suppose 3000. So now you can see that like how we are actually using it. We are using it in this manner so that like we can like if I want to find the basically distance between, like what is the distance between New Delhi and Bangalore. So if suppose this is a str array, so I can directly write str of New Delhi and Bangalore. So automatically what it will do is it will give me the value, like what is. So, but in real world, like when I'm talking about Google Maps is actually storing in this manner, in this 2D array, but actually the 2D array will be very large. Okay. But now tell me what will be the size of the 2D array in that case? If suppose there are 1 lakh cities, if suppose 1 lakh cities, now if Google Map is actually storing using this 2D thing, then what will be the size of the 2D array? What will be the size of the 2D array? So देखो ना, here you can see that in this case I am only considering 3 cities. If I am considering 3 cities, then the size is coming 3 by 3. If the size is 3 cities, because 3 cities I'm putting in row and 3 cities I'm putting column. But if I'm talking about like 1 lakh cities, then it means 1 lakh into 1 lakh. इतनी बड़ी matrix होगी. Okay, so that is the point. Now, second thing is like we also use in Facebook. ठीक है, अब देखो अब now if I'm saying here कि यहाँ पे like there is a person X, Y, A and B, ठीक है? So now how can I say that like whether X is actually friend of A or not when it is 1? X is friend of B? No. Okay. Y is friend of A? Yes. So this is a kind of a 2D array which they can create and they can tell that okay whether and whether they are friends, मतलब whether they are friends or not using this relation. ठीक है, so this is how the application of it. Now, guys, the second thing is कि here you can see that like what we are doing is we are creating here we are actually defining the 2D matrix in this fashion. But एक दूसरा तरीका भी है problem 3 dot java. So basically इसमें what I'll need to do is problem 3 and suppose at the time of initialization you don't have the value, so you need to remove it, remove all of this thing. Okay, then you need to define here what is the size of the matrix which you want, so you need to write 2 by 2. Okay, so if you want 2 by 2 matrix, then what it means is if I'm saying 2 by 2, 2 by 2, so 2 row 2 column 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So this is the 2 by 2 matrix. So when you are writing 2 2 and 2, but how we can insert the value inside this, हम इसके अंदर value कैसे insert करेंगे? So you need to write array of 0 equal to, now you can insert value 23. Now the second value you need to insert in this manner, 25. So here you can see that 0 2. So similarly using this, what we can do is we can insert the value inside this. Now let's come to the next point, that is you already know that like when I'm talking about arrays 2 3 4 5 6, what is the length of this array? What is the length of this array? 2 रो 2 कॉलम नहीं, ये तो 1D है. Okay, 5, right? So the length is 5. So you can see that like here, this is something like a length of 5 array because this is a one-dimensional array. But when I'm talking about a two-dimensional array, so in the two-dimensional array, basically there is no length actually. There is a row and columns. Okay, generally we say there are row and column 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now if I want to find rows and if I want to find columns, so you can see that there are 3 rows and there are 3 columns. Now tell me who can answer me like how I can find rows and columns. Just raise your hand. Yes, Shiva Shankar.
Yes, sir.
बताइए.
सर लेंथ मतलब रो आप पा सकते हैं, रो काउंट, सॉरी, रो एरे का लेंथ काउंट करके मतलब
कितने
लेंथ,
एरे हैं इसके अंदर?
हाँ या कितना एरे है वो पता लगाएगा रो.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is if this is an 2D matrix, it is containing actually three arrays, na?
Yeah,
So
3 elements
what
means
so we can say that array dot length.
length.
Okay, but why array
Yeah.
dot length? Why not like why array dot length is not giving 9 value? Why it is giving 3?
Because we count the elements.
Right.
Element.
For this array, this is the first element.
Yeah.
This is the second element and this is the third element. Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell me what will be the column?
Column means by in one element how many elements are present. By counting that we can get the column.
Okay. So guys, you need to observe one thing, like one second. Okay, so what you said, can you please repeat?
Means in one element,
Basically in any particular array.
a particular array, how many elements are present by counting the that we
Right.
can get the
Right.
columns.
ठीक है. So if I talk about this array, can I say that this is array of 0?
Yeah,
If
array
I
of
can I say
0,
that this is array of 1
1,
and array of 2?
2.
So guys, notice that in array of 0, like this complete array of 1, this complete, all the elements are same. Because if you are saying na, कि my matrix is something like this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 8 9, then in that case it is not a matrix. In this case it is not a matrix. So basically, like when I'm talking about this case, in this case you can see that our all the like whatever array are there, they should contain same number of elements. So either we can write array of 0 dot length, either we can say array of 1 dot length, array of 2 dot length. Tell me which one is easier? Like out of these three, which one is easier?
Array of 0.
Right. सोचना ही नहीं है कुछ, जीरो है ना. So basically you don't need to like figure out okay whether it is the last element exists or not. You might can write na, if I'm saying ki okay, like if suppose I have given an array to you, okay, and you don't know the rows and columns and you need to find the column. So people can also write array of 3 dot length, but in that case it will give an error. So the easier one is like directly using array of 0. Okay.
Okay,
ठीक है. So yeah, thank you Shiv Sankar.
thank you, sir.
So guys, this is how we can find the rows and columns. Okay, so let's see here. So here I'm writing this. If I want to find the rows equals to array dot length. नहीं होता शायद. And columns array of 0 dot length. So this will give me rows and this will give me column. So guys, you can see this thing, and if I clear my screen, Java problem 3.java. Let's see what will be my output. Row 3, column 5. So that is right. Okay, so there are 3 columns and 5. Now, ठीक है, number of rows and number of columns are. Now let's come to the next step, that is iteration. This one, want to clarify one thing. This is not a matrix, but this is a multi-dimensional array. Okay, multi-dimensional array you can say that. क्योंकि multi-dimensional में क्यों बोल रहा हूँ? Because it is containing array of array ना. But when I'm talking about matrix is a perfect kind of a structure. 10th में पढ़ा था ना? In your school time, matrix क्या होता है? So that's why, that's why I'm saying like this is not a matrix, but this is a multi-dimensional array. Okay, so now if I'm saying now we need to do the iteration. Okay, and suppose if I have this thing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Now, this is the matrix. Now, just observe one thing. If I need to run a loop in this, if I want to print each of the element, then how can I do it? So you already know that there are three rows. This is zeroth row, first row, and the second row. Zeroth row, first row, second column, third column. Okay, so these are the columns and these are the rows. Now, if I want to run a loop in this one, that means my loop will go in this way. Okay, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. 1 0 1 1 1 2 1 3 2 0 2 1 2 2 2 3. Up now, just observe one thing. Here I'm actually printing my array. I'm printing my 2D array in this pattern. Like kaise? I'm going in this direction. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay. Now I will be telling you few steps which any kind of pattern using those matlab, just following those steps na, you can print any kind of pattern. सांप पैटर्न हो हाथी पैटर्न हो किसी टाइप का पैटर्न हो like you will be able to print it. So now you can see that this is something like a left to right pattern. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So first, what is your first step? Remember one thing. So what is your first step? Step one is do the indexing. Like what is the indexing you want to? So first you have done the indexing. Now let's see what is my indexing. So my indexing is 0 0. After that I want to print 0 1, 0 2, 0 3, 1 0, 1 1, 1 2. Like can you see that? Like this kind of indexing I'm following. 0 0, and then I want to print this one, this one, this one. Now remember one thing इसमें that there are two things here. यहाँ पे अब इसमें अब let's come to the step 2. Let's come to the step 2. In step 2, what you need to do is there are two things here. यहाँ पे there is one thing which is changing continuously, but the another thing is actually stable for some time, then it is getting changed. So there is something known as fixed or dynamic. Okay, there is a two pointers here, fixed or dynamic. Now tell me which one is fixed and which one is dynamic. The first one you can answer with first one or last second one. You can answer me with this thing like either which one is static and which one is. So you know that like if I'm just seeing the pattern, you will understand that like the first one is actually fixed. So I can say that like okay, so this is the first one is actually fixed. Okay, the first one. But the second one, you will see that okay, second one is actually dynamic. Second one is actually continuously changing. Okay, and the first one is we used to call it as a row, and the second one we used to call it as a column because you know that the second value is. So column is continuously changing and row is not changing. Row is changing after some time. इसका दूसरा नाम क्या है रो का? इसको इसी फिक्स को आप दूसरा नाम दे सकते हो, दैट इज पिताजी, फादर. Okay, father is not moving a lot. And when I'm talking about dynamic, it is something like you can also give another name that is known as son. Because what is happening when you are trying to print something, so father is actually standing here and son is actually moving around first to second, second to third, third to fourth. Then father is changing his position, then son is actually moving. And always remember one thing, whenever I'm talking about father, so where the father will come, there, you know that na, whenever we used to write the nested loop, so father used to come outside or inside? ठीक है, father used to come outside because this is fixed. This one is actually fixed and the father is actually coming. Father need to come outside. So the step 3 is we have figured out कि ठीक है, my the father loop, father will come outside and inside that son loop will come. Now we need to identify in the step 4 कि from where to where the father and son will run. Now just observe the pattern. Since as I already said, this is the father and this is the son. Now let's see the pattern. अगर आपको पैटर्न समझना है तो जस्ट गो थ्रू इट. तो इसमें आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? आई जस्ट गो टू द न्यू पेज एंड आई रिपीट दीज स्टेप्स अगेन. तो मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ इसमें, मिटा ही देता हूँ, सॉरी, फिर से देखते हैं. First, you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I want to print this kind of a pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like in this one. So in this case, if I just write the index, so you can see that 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, फिर 1, 0. अभी मैं इसको सीधे में लिखूँ ना तो ज़्यादा अच्छा लगेगा. 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. So what was your first step? Step 1, do the indexing. So you have done the indexing. Okay, here. Step 2, identify father and son. Identify father and son. Father is the one who is actually not changing continuously. So this one is father. And son is someone who is actually changing continuously. So this is something. Now, step 3, we need to identify from where to where the father will move. From where to where the father will move. Now, just look out this pattern. Father is going from 0, 1, and 2, right? 0 to 2. Now, if I look at the sun, sun is actually going from 0 to 2, 0 to 2. Okay. In this case, you won't be able to see the difference. Why? Because rows and columns are same. Here, the same number of rows are there. Rows equals to 3 and column is equal to 3. So that's why the father and son is actually running this. Getting it? So just these 3 steps, if you follow, okay, then from using this, you will be able to solve any kind of pattern. So I'll just show you how we can do this thing. So first of all, what I'll do is, this is my row and column I've already figured out. Now, what I'll do, I'll write a loop for int father equals to, father is starting from 0, father will go less than equals to, okay, less than equal to where? अभी यहाँ पे क्या है? अभी right now in this case, I have used this thing. तो मैं इसको ना अभी I'll take to the problem 4. Because for now, I'm just using the simple one. मैं अभी के लिए simple array use करता हूँ. So I'll just use the 3 by 3. Now here I'll just write father is actually going till row and column, whatever you can write, it doesn't matter. Why? Because both values are same right now. Okay, because father value, but I need to write rows minus 1. I need to write rows minus 1. Why? Why? देखो. Guys, here when I'm writing the number of rows, tell me one thing. When I'm asking you, what is the length of this array? So then you will say that the length is 4. If I ask you what is the last index, so the last index is 3 because counting is starting from 0. Similarly, in case of rows, if I'm suppose this is the two-dimensional array. Now, if I'm asking you like how many rows are there, then you will say 3. But if I'm saying that what is the last row, then you need to last index of the row, then it is 2. So that's why whenever I will be running my loop, so I need to do the rows minus 1. Why rows minus 1? Because total number of rows are 3, but I need to run the loop from 0 to 2 only. Okay, getting it? The same funda. Now I'll write father plus plus. Now after that, what I'll do, I will write int. Sun is also running from where to where? We have already figured it out. Sun is actually going from 0 to 2. Sun is going from 0 to 2. Sun is less than equals to rows minus 1. It doesn't matter, but we will be able to understand later. हमें बाद में समझ में आ जाएगा. Now here you can see that system dot out dot println. Okay. Now here in this case, what I need to do is I need to print the values. So if I want to print the values, then in that case, what I will do, I will write array of father and son. Okay. So if I run this, This is problem 4. Java problem 4.java. If I run this, let's see what will be my output. Now you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm getting my output in this manner. ठीक है, समझ में आया? Like how it is actually happened, how it able to get printed. Now let's see, we'll see in the next problem. ठीक है, अभी you can see that like I have run the loop rows minus 1 rows 1 because it doesn't matter because in both of the cases these two are same. Now array of father and son, it is actually getting printed because father value will be 0, son value will keep on changing. Now in this one, if I just do the dry run, then from this understand that when father value is 0, the son value is changing to 0 0. Father value will stay 1, son value will become 1. Father value will like remain 0, then son value will become now 1 0 1 1 1 2, like in this manner. Let's come to the next question. Okay. Now imagine that like my arrays are not same. Imagine that my arrays are not, matlab, my rows and columns are not same. If my rows and columns are not same, you can see this 1 2. So imagine that like I'm taking the problem to the next one. What you can do is 1 2 3 9 1 5 1 6 7 8 2 1 7 3 4. So let's do one thing. I want to print the pattern in the same way. Okay. So step 1, do the indexing. So indexing will be 0 0 0 1 0 2 because it is 0 1 2 3 4 and this is 0 3. So 0 1 0 2 0 3 0 4. 1 0 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4. 2 0 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4. So basically it is actually in this one. Okay. Now you can see that I want to print the pattern in this way. Now let's try to come to the step 2. Now when I came to step 2, what I need to do is I need to figure out अभी थोड़ा सा steps में changing है. Okay. From there you will understand it. Now the second thing is step 1 is now identify like what is the basically from where to where the father is running. Father is running from, but first of all, you need to identify which one is father and which one is son. Okay. So you can see here is father is actually changing less and son is actually changing very quickly. 0 1 2 3 4 0 1 2 3 4. So here I can say that this is my father and here I can say that this is my son. Okay. So I got my that father is the basically this is the first one and son is actually the second one. Now step 3. Now when I'm talking about step 3, in the step 3 just find identify from where to where the father is running. It is running from 0 to 2 and son is running from 0 to 4. Now just looking at this multidimensional array in this 2D array, just by common sense tell me when father is running from 0 to 2, then what must be this 2? Is it the row or is it the column? Just looking at them, just by common sense, you need to answer. Okay, obviously it will be the row. So basically, father is actually running going till row and son is going to column. Because in the previous case, what was the issue is that the rows and column were same. So that's why you are unable to identify it. But in this case, you can see that the number of rows and number of columns are different. That's why you can clearly see this thing from where to where the father is actually moving. Getting it? हाँ मतलब रो -1, right? Similarly, column -1. Now, what you need to do is you need to write the code for this. Just quickly write the code for this part. where you need to print this pattern 1 2 3 9 1 5 1 6 7 8. Quickly print this pattern. Okay, done. So if I come to this one, and what I need to do is I need to use the same loop. I need to write the same loop, and the father is actually going till one, and son is actually going following the column. And based on this, what will happen? Clearly. So if I write Java problem 5 dot Java, now let's see what will happen. So you can see that like the pattern is printing in this way. Guys, what if I want the pattern like in this manner, like the in a sequential manner? If you want the pattern in the sequential manner, okay. So basically what we will do is I'm keeping a variable here, string, and that variable name is bag. Okay. And instead of printing this, what I will do is whatever is coming, I'm collecting everything. I'll collect everything into my bag. I'm not printing anything. I'm saying that key I'm just right now, I'm only doing the collection part. When the work will done, at the end, I'll print it. Okay, so bag is there. I declare the bag. And now if I just do print system dot out dot print ln, and if I print the bag, one second, Java problem 5. This is problem 4. Yeah. So suppose if I'm talking about problem 4, let's see what will be my output. So you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up now, instead of doing this, what I can do is, I want a space also. So I will put a space. Now, if I run it and if I execute it, let's see what will be my output. Now my final output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like in a single line. Okay, getting it? Now this is the one way of printing it. Now the another way of doing it is, like, suppose if I'm writing problem 6, you are saying that I want the output in a matrix like fashion. Okay, I want that the output should come in like a matrix like fashion. So in that case, what we can do is, you can see that, like, here I have put my bag, and now bag is doing the printing. Like, bag is actually collecting everything whatever is present here. And after once the loop is done, then I'm actually printing all the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. But now in this scenario, what I will do is I will remove the bag from here, and now I'm telling to my son is that key, whenever you will start running, at every point I will give you the empty bag. Okay, when you will start running, make sure that I'll give you the empty bag, and you need to add everything into the empty bag. And once you are done, with your loop, then you just need to print it. And again, when the father value will become 1, again father is giving the empty bag to him. Again he will collect everything, and again he will basically print it. And again the third, when the second loop is there, then in that case again, the father is giving an empty bag to him. Every time the bag is getting emptied. Now if I execute this code, Java problem 6.java. Now if I run it, let's see what will happen. So you can see that every time he's given the empty bag, now it printed this one. Second time he give the empty bag, son collected everything, 4, 5, 6, given the empty bag, and son is actually printing this. So this is how we can do the printing. Now let's solve the another question. So suppose I'm taking this matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So basically, I need to print this matrix. Now, if I want to print this matrix, then what I need to do is I need to print the matrix in this fashion, like in this fashion. So the output which I want is it starts from 10, then 7, then 4, then 1, then 11, then 8, then 5, then 2, then 12, then 9, 6, and 3. So this will be my output. Okay, so if I want this kind of output, let's first do the step 1. Step 1 is just do the indexing. So indexing के लिए first I'll write this pointers here 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2. Now, if I want to print the pattern in this way, then what are the pattern which I'm following? First, I'm printing 3, 0. Then I'm printing 2, 0. Then I'm printing 1, 0. Just write the indexing 0, 0. Then I'm printing 3, 1. Then I'm printing 2, 1. Then I'm printing 1, 1. Then I'm printing 0, 1. Then I'm printing 3, 2. 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and 0, 2. So this is the kind of indexing I have written here. Now let's come to the step 2. Step 2, we need to identify which one is father and which one is son. So you can see that like the first one is son. Okay, first one is actually son. Son is the first one. Which one is father? Father is actually the second one. Because here you can see that father, matlab, the one very important thing is कि we cannot, matlab, the father cannot run a lot. Okay, the father cannot run a lot. So in that case, what will happen is basically what we are doing is कि we are running this loop. And now the step 3. What will be the step 3? Step 3, we need to identify from where to where the sun is moving. Where to where the sun is moving. So sun is actually, if this is sun and this is father, then sun is running from 3 to 0. So 3 is 3, like what is 3? 3 is the row or column? Just look at this matrix and just tell me by common sense, 3 might be the row or a column. नो, देखो ना, इसमें टोटल नंबर ऑफ रोज कितनी है? इसमें टोटल रोज हैं. हाउ मेनी रोज आर देयर? द टोटल रोज आर 4. हाउ मेनी कॉलम्स आर देयर? कॉलम्स आर 3. Okay, this is total size. But generally when we used to run a loop, so what is the last index of row? The last index of row is 3 because we need to subtract minus because our loop can run from 0 to 3 only. But here in this one, it can only run to 0 to 2. It can run from 0 to 3 only. And when I'm talking about this, in this case, the loop can run from 0 to 2. So that means when sun is actually traveling, so you can see that sun is actually going from 3 to 0. 3 is basically the value of row. 3 is basically the value of row. Why I'm saying that? क्योंकि row को देखो ना 0 1 2 3. And जब when you start writing column 0 1 2 3 तो column है ही नहीं. There is no third column. Then how can you start from 3? So that's why I was asking ki when you're saying the 3 to 0. So 3 to 0 basically means it is actually going from a column value, it is actually going from row to 0. And when I'm talking about father is actually running from 0, 1 and 2. Father is running from 0 to 2. 0 to 2 basically means 0 to column. Obviously, because we have two columns only, 0, 1, 2. Getting it? Now I want to do this thing, तो always remember that आपको कोड तो वैसे ही लिखना है. You need to write the code in the same way. If you want to print it in the same pattern, so here what I'll do is I'm copying this code, problem 7, and I'll create this kind of array 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, so now you can see that like this kind of array is there. Now what I need to do here is basically always remember that father loop will always come outside. Father का जो loop होगा, it will always come outside. Father loop will always come outside. Now I need to check that from where to where the father is moving. Father is moving from 0 to column. 0 to column. So I need to write column. Father, son is running from row to 0. Row to 0 basically means it is starting from row minus 1. I told you already. Why I am writing rows minus 1? Because number of rows and the last index of rows is a different thing. Okay. So rows minus 1 and it will go till 0. You can see that. The sun loop is going from row to 0, but father loop is running from 0 to column. Just observe this pattern. Sun loop is going 3 2 1 0, 3 2 1 0, 3 2 1 0. This is a reverse loop which is running. 3 is the column or a row. Last index of row. It is actually a last index of row. Okay. And when I'm talking father, so father is running from 0 1 2. So that means that is actually column. So this is something like I have done here. Now let's do one thing, system.out.println. Now I need to print the, अब यहाँ पे देखना है, को यहाँ पे समझना है कि basically what I need to do the printing. So I need to print and I need to write something here. But what should I write here and what should I write here? Okay, so just go back here. Now in step 2, you already find out this solution. Okay, so by observing this pattern, you identified that his son was the first one and father was the second one. How you identified it? Like in step 2, how you identified that the son was the first one and father was the second one? Because son is that one jo continuously, which one is changing continuously. So you can see that son is changing continuously. So that's why I said that this one is son. And why I said this is father? Because it is not changing that one. So in that case, when you will be printing something, then in that case, the first one will be like whatever you have identified. So just put son here and father here. So based on your step 2, what you have find out, put son here and father here. And if I run this loop, Java problem 7.java. Problem 7.java. Index 4 out of bound. One second, where I have done the mistake. Acha, sorry. Sun minus minus na, because sun ka root reverse है, right? Thank you guys. Because sun loop is a reverse loop na. Now you can see that 10,741, 11,852, 12,963. Got it? Guys, understood? Okay, one student asking, can we print star pattern using by this? You can try out, you can think about it. ठीक है. So now your task is, what you need to do is, I'm providing you this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I want this pattern from you. So basically 1, 5, 9, 13, 2, 6, 10, 14, 3, 7, 11, 15, 4, 8, 12, 16. So this is the pattern. Okay, this is actually in a continuous single line, 1, 5, 9, 13, 2, 6. So just try out this thing, apply the same 4 steps, and you will like you will be able to solve it. Always remember that whenever you are writing a loop, father will always come outside and son will always come inside, because father is the outer one, because father is someone who is actually training the son. So father cannot move a lot. बस इतनी बात याद रखना, बाकी you can apply the same 4 steps. Okay, so let's see how we can do it. ठीक है, कुछ 4-5 पैरामीटर है. Let's do one thing. Step one is indexing. Now tell me who will help you, who will help me to solve this problem. Please raise your hand. Yes, Soman.
Uh, Sir, here
Hmm.
we make a for loop and it will run.
No, no, just step by step. We'll go step by step. Step one is
Sir, indexing, sir.
indexing. So basically, this is 0, 0, 1,
0,
0, 2, 0, 3, 1, 0, 1, 1,
1,
1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3. Okay. So now if I'm doing indexing, so it will be in this manner: 0, 0, 1, 0, 2,
2,
0,
0,
3,
3,
0,
0,
0,
0,
1,
1,
1,
1,
1,
1, 2, 2,
2,
sorry, 2,
3,
1,
1,
3, 1, 0, 2,
0, 2, 1, 2,
1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2,
0,
0,
3,
3, 1, 3,
2,
2,
3,
3, 3, 3.
3, 3. Now, like let's come to the step two. Now we need to identify which one is fixed or which one is, matlab, which one is father and which one is son. What do you think? Like which one is father and which one is son?
Uh, Father is the right side and son is the left side.
One is second one, and son is first one. Okay. Now, let's come to step three. We need to identify from where to where the father is actually running. Father is second one, so it is he's running from
Length
0 to 3.
0 to 3.
Okay, so here you can see that my rows is 4, my column is 4. ठीक है, my row is 4, my column is 4. So basically अगर मैं submit दोनों में, if I do -1 the last index will be 3 3. So it doesn't matter, I can write any one of it. Okay, because right now the rows and columns are same, and father is running from 0 to 3 and son is running from
uh, 0 to 3 and 0 to 3 multiple times.
right 0 to 3 only. Okay, so in this case, I can write anything like whatever the father. But if you see, basically here the logical thing is कि 1 second. If we see the logical thing, the here in this case, what is happening? Father is standing here, and son is saying that okay, I'll just go. So son is actually changing its position. ठीक है? Getting it?
Yes, sir.
According to the story, you know that father cannot run a lot. So father is saying that, son, I'm standing here, you just run, and basically you just run and just find out all the values. The father value is actually the second value, 0 0 0 0. It is not getting changed, but the first value is getting changed. That's why I'm saying that son is first. Now when son will done with the first iteration 1 5 9 13, then the father will come at this position, and again, father value will remain the same, 1, 1, 1, 1. But son value will keep on changing. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
So that is the reason why, this is the reason why we are actually finding this. मतलब जो pattern we are trying to find, this is actually from this one only. So this is the conclusion. Now, from this one, you can see that father is actually running in the column. Can you
Column
see that?
and
Father is
yes,
going in the column. So ideally, जो right way है, which we can say that father is going from 0 to column actually, and son is going from 0 to row. Can
row.
you see that? Son is running on the row. So son is running from 0 to row. Even though it doesn't matter, I can also write instead of column row. But but the thing is ki, okay, what is the right thing? Okay, so that will learn the right concept. So now we can see that like this is the thing. Now if I come to the code, problem 8 Java. Now here I'll write problem 8 So you can see that 4 by 4. And here the father loop is running from 0 to 3, 0 to column actually. And son
All will
is
be changed.
running 0 to row. Sun is running from 0 to
0 and
row,
row minus 1.
row minus, right?
Son plus plus.
Sun plus plus. And here in this case, the first one is sun and the
Son.
second one is,
It is same it is.
okay. Now here I'll write Java problem 8.java. So now you can see that like this is kind of a pattern 1, 4, 7, 10, 2, 5, 8, 10, 2, 5, 8, 11,
3, 6,
and 3,
9, 12.
9, 12 is getting printed. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now, what if I want to print in a single line everything? Then what I'll do?
Sir, print ln instead of print.
Okay, okay. But is there any other way? Like if I want to print using third variable?
Sir, we have to put it inside a bag, like
Right. I will take a
string
bag,
bag.
empty bag.
Bag plus.
And then I'll print into
System.out.println.
system.out.println, then my bag.
Bag.
Okay. So Java problem 8.java. Let's see what will be my output. So the output is coming in this way, but I want to put a space also so that it should look good. ठीक है, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Himanshu.
Sir, I just wanted to ask you that like instead of using bag, like we are emptying bag and like we are like taking the values, we can just directly print son and father and space and then change the line outside the loop. It will still print in the matrices form. Like I tried it on
Uh,
Replit.
can you please repeat once again?
Like instead of using bag, we just write here system.out.print son and father plus space.
हाँ नहीं नहीं that is fine मतलब we can
Yes,
do that
like
way
it's
like
just like simplifying it. It's just confusing sometimes, like using bag, adding an extra constraint to the code.
हाँ
So it's
yeah
like,
actually ना that is the reason why I was taking back क्योंकि the main thing here is कि like sometimes what happened like when you're writing the code ना
yeah,
later you might need the output for some operation later.
yes, okay, okay, yes,
Okay. And once you're done with the print, okay, that is fine. Matlab, it is doing the task. But what if you need that, like whatever is present inside it, you need it for to do some other task.
yeah,
Okay. In
okay,
that case, it is important.
okay.
So, guys, I hope you understood this. And now let's come to the next one. Just quickly try this question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And what you need to do is basically you need to print in this pattern. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 12, 11, 10, 9. So this is the way how you need to print it. So just quickly do this. Do not write the complete code, copy paste it, and just do the changes, whatever is required. Okay. Done. Okay, who will help me to solve this problem? Yes, Sayed.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi. So, tell me how we can solve this question.
First, we'll do the indexing of the elements.
ठीक है. So 0 0 0 1 0
0
2
1 0
0
2
3.
0 3 1 0 1 1 1 2 1 3 2 0 2 1 2 2 2 3
Okay, so I need to write here 0 3
0 3 0 2 0 1 0 0 1 3 1 2 1 1 0 0 1 1
1
1 0 then
2 3
2 3
2
2
2
2 2 1 2 0
2 0. Okay, now step 2 is identifying who is father and who
who's
is son. So basically, who is father?
row
Haan,
first
so
value
basically first one.
first value
Right. And son is
then
actually
is the
the column.
second value in column
Okay. Step 3 is from where to where the father is running.
father is running from 3 to 0
Father is first one.
sorry first one it's running from 0 to 2
0 to 2. ठीक है. And sun is running from
sun is
3
running
to 0.
from 3 to 0
Okay. Now, if I come to this place, let's see this. Father is standing here and sun is running in the backward direction.
backward direction
Okay. So, father is actually here and sun is running in the column. Now, father will come here and sun is running in the column. So father is actually traveling in the row only.
yes
Okay. So here I can say that father is actually going from 0 to row minus 1. Matlab, total number of rows minus 1. And sun is
yes
going from column minus 1 to 0. Okay.
yes
So now in code, how I can write this thing? If I copy this problem 9.java. Okay, so if I write here and you can see this thing like this code is written. Now father is
yeah
going from 0 to
0 to
row minus rows
1
minus 1. Sun is going from column minus 1
1
to
minus
0.
1 to 0 then
ठीक
it
है.
column minus 1 greater than equal to 0 minus minus
ठीक है. So now and here the first one is father and second one is son.
second is sun
Okay, so here I'll write father first and son is here.
sun is second
If I execute this Java problem 9.java. ठीक है. So let's see what will be the output. So we can see that 4 3 2 1 7 6 5 4 10 9 8 7
10 9
and
8
13 11
100
and 10.
12 and 10
Okay. ठीक है. ठीक है. Thank you sir. ठीक है. So now let's come to the next one. So guys, the next problem is the snake problem. Okay. Now what is snake problem? One second, I need to check it. So basically what will happen is now you can see that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. The snake problem is this. I want to print like pattern in this manner. Then 5 6 7 8. Then 9 10 11 12. So basically what I'll do is you can see is like first I'll do the indexing step 1. So 0 0 0 1 0 2 0 3 1 0 1 1 1 2 1 3 2 0 2 1 2 2 2 3. So step 1 is indexing. So we need to do the indexing. So 0 0 0 1 0 2 0 3 1 0 ये वही हो गया यार ये स्नेक पैटर्न नहीं है सॉरी ये तो वही हो गया snake pattern. This is not a snake pattern. 11, 12. So snake pattern is this one. First going here, then coming here, then coming here. So this is snake pattern. 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. So if I write here, so indexing 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. फिर 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 0. फिर 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Now we can see this. What is happening here is, like if I just in the step 2, if I identify father is the first one and son is the second one. Son is the second one. Sun is the second one because sun is changing. And now the step 3 is from where to where the code is running. So father is running, father ka to fix hai. Father is fixed, like father is running from 0 to 2. That is already defined. Okay, father ka define hai because father is actually standing here. It's something like father is standing here. Now son is saying that I will be traveling in this way. Now when father is coming here, but son is now traveling in this way. Now father is coming here. Now son is again now traveling in this way. So basically, father का तो fix है. Father is actually traveling in 0 to rho minus 1. But the problem is with the sun because sun ka, if you see the value, sun is going from 0 to 3, then it is going from 3 to 0, then it is going from 0 to 3. Now we need to find the pattern here. So the pattern here is कि whenever the father value is even, whenever the father value is even, then sun is running 0 to 3. When father value is odd, then sun is running in the reverse manner. Can you see that? So here we can say that when father is even, then sun is running 0 to 3. And when father is odd, then sun is running 3 to 0. So this is the pattern. A 3 to 0 basically means column minus 1 because he is running in the column only. So this is the kind of thing which we need to write. So observing the pattern is very important. Okay. Otherwise, we won't be able to solve the problem. Now, if I'm writing this code, so I'll copy this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now what I need to print the pattern. So you can see that like father is going from 0 to rho minus 1. Father is going from 0 to rho minus 1. But sun is different. Sun is going 0 to 3 when father is even. So here what I need to do is I need to check if father mod 2 equal to 0, then in that case, what is happening? Sun is going from 0 to 3. Sun loop is running from 0 to column minus 1. Column minus 1 and sun plus plus. So this is the sun loop. But here you can see that the father is stable, father is first and sun is second. Father is first and sun is second. So this is correct. So if father is even, so in that case, sun will run in this manner. But else, if father is odd, then in that case, sun is running sun is running from 3 to 0. 3 to 0. And here the value is in this way. Now, if I just directly print this back, let's see what will happen. So, नहीं, ये ब्रैकेट इसका है. This is my else. This is my else end. This is my for end. ठीक है. Now, Java problem 10.java. Now you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 6, 5 4s. फिर then 7 8 9 10, फिर 13 12 11 10. Guys, got it what I have done here? Understood everyone? Okay, two-dimensional array is easy now. ठीक है, now I think you can solve all the question. अरे अभी pattern printing में मत जाओ, अभी this is two-dimensional array because in the array we have something like this ना. So because here what we are doing is in the two-dimensional array we have things. Not very hard, but if you understood the crux of it, like how we are doing it, how we are printing it, then it will be very easy for you. Just follow the same steps and you will feel that, okay, now things are very easy. Okay. As a beginner, if you're learning it first time, okay, so in that point, like, ठीक है, थोड़ा comfortable होने में time लगेगा. Not time लगेगा, it's something like just solving few questions, you will get comfortable because you will get that intuition. ठीक है, thank you everyone. Like, I hope you understood a lot of things from today's one. And in the afternoon session, like in the Mirza session, he will also take few problems from OJ and it will help you. Yes, Adarsh.
Sir, actually, I want to ask that if whether the column lengths are different, like we are moving in same column length. In each of the following, the column length are same, like 0 2 3 0 2 3 0 2 3. And what if in the second row the column is 2 and in the third row the column is 4?
अच्छा देखो उस केस में ना basically right now the topic is metrics only. Okay,
Okay, sir. So means
whatever
we
iteration we are doing
are
is metrics only. So yeah, that's why. क्योंकि अभी whatever we are saying, it's in the matrix fashion.
matrix, so we will get the same element. Okay, sir. Got it.
You will get the same. ठीक है, okay, thank you everyone. Take care. Do practice. Okay, do well in your evaluation. Yeah, all the best. Bye.